Team Live Action Australia with your host, Vanguard. Join Asia Pacific's leading DayZ clan discussing all things gaming with members and up-and-coming YouTubers from around the world. Have a question you'd like to ask the team? Jump on our site and we will happily answer it next cast. Powered by TeamLiveAction.com.
Hi guys, welcome to the very first Team Live Action Australia podcast. Today we've got good friends of the clan, Charli3 DayZ and his bromance partner, Boydy. Alrighty, so thank you Charlie and Boydy for joining me, mates.
No worries.
I know how you guys met. I don't think too many other people do. Do you
No,
guys
I think
mind
we need
expressing
to
it?
stop right there. What has Charlie said about how we met? Because quite often there's a different opinion.
Well, yeah, well, look, how I recall it is we're up at the northwest airfield, and I was actually trailing Boydy for a little while. I caught
See, there
him
we
out
go
of
again. See,
peripheral.
as I recall it, I was trailing you.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, I am. I've totally lied. I couldn't trail anyone if I tried.
Yeah, I was following him around for a while, and he, I don't know.
Stalking me.
I was a little bit.
You.
I need a new friend, and you were going to be it whether you wanted to or not. And yeah, we just, some of those situations where I guess I'm lucky he wasn't a KOS player and vice versa.
You don't really have much of a choice when you're pretty much standing there, dick in your hand, going, "Oh, I'm a dead man."
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like that gut bellowing feeling when someone talks to you and goes, "Oh, hey man, how you doing? What's going on?"
Yeah.
I had no idea where he was, fellas. I literally was like, "Oh, this isn't going to end well."
No, that's awesome. And you guys might not know that, but Vigilante gave me Boydy's details probably 2 or 3 weeks prior to you guys meeting up.
Oh, really?
He sent me a Steam message. Oh, this guy Boydy, ex-army, he's pretty well suited to TLA. Here's his details. Get in contact with him. And I was lazy about it. But by the time I got around to it, you guys already met. So you took one of my members, Charlie. I'm not,
too
not
bad.
too happy, mate.
That's right. He's in my crew now, buddy.
No, but you guys are definitely one of my favourite bromancers of DayZ.
Well,
You guys,
that's it. We're both as whereas Boydy
Lame
has
as each other.
Yeah, that's
Don't
it
try
too.
and make it sound cool, mate. We are the lamest, daggiest mofos playing this game.
Yeah, probably the most unqualified too. Whereas I'm very lucky that Boydy has that military background because we do play a fair bit of defensive play and battles between other people and you've seen a few of the videos where Boydy will kind of take charge and say, look, do this or go around that way or it's better if you do this. And the good thing about him is that he'll always say something positive like it's better to do this, not particularly bark at you. So it's, so I'm actually very grateful.
Fucking ass, Charlie.
Yeah, that's right. He's never said that. He's just jumping off.
So any chance of a Boydy channel on the horizon? YouTube?
Don't know. It's hard to find the time. But I definitely would love to. But at the same time, I'm kind of enjoying being part of Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. Oh, jeez.
I hate that so much that I've actually started to enjoy it quite a bit. There's nothing I can do to fight it. So
as soon as I said it the first time, it just stuck in everyone's head. And he was cracking the shit. I will not let you call yourselves that. And pretty much now it's, fuck it, we're just going to have to go with it, aren't we?
Yeah,
that would be a nice Steam group, mate, for your subs. Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
That's catchy, I like it.
Are you going to be the cheerleader?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
But I have an opinion on Boydy's channel. I'm an avid supporter of Boydy, and for a long time I've said that he should do it. And I'm 90% sure that he will eventually. Although I've got an assumption about the videos that Boydy is going to put out.
Yeah. Do tell.
I think it's going to be, and correct me if I'm wrong, I know you will, I think it's going to be military based. I think it's going to be handy hints for the DayZ beginners. Like, he's never said this to me, but he's a structured dude, and I think that's what I reckon that's what he'd lean towards. Am I wrong?
Well, there's a place for that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I agree.
Boy, make the jump, mate. Do it. You'll love it.
At the same time, like I've had many a good chat with Lithian. You know, I've got the utmost respect of him, mate. He's just so switched, and it's a common thing that him and I keep coming back to. In that, Charlie's actually going to be putting out a video soon. It was one of those ones where we hit a situation where immediately my years of training just sort of kicked back into memory. As I'm nowhere near as good as I was back in the day, but. I could analyse the situation. I was like, okay, fellas, I need you to move up. And we'd become stagnated in one position, and we were having a game against a few other fellas. I won't say too much. I won't steal Charlie's thunder, but yeah, I just found myself naturally slipping into, right, you guys are on the right, you need to do this. Charlie, we're here, and it worked perfectly, as you'll see.
Look forward to it. And at the moment, Mr. Charlie, you're around the 850 mark, subs, rising very quickly.
It's so ridiculous. Like, just the sheer thought. And I think it's just that if people knew me in real life, they wouldn't really, engage that way. But the thought of 850 strangers or people that I don't know, well, let's be honest, like most of them are my family and my mum with different accounts. But take mum out of it, there's still like 400 or 500 people that would be interested in spending a few minutes of their day watching something that I made. And considering I have no training in any of this stuff, man, it's just ridiculous. And I really, really appreciate it.
But that's the thing, it's natural to you, and that's what's beautiful about it, and that's why people warm to you. Like, when I judge a YouTuber, I don't base it upon how many subs they've got. It's the kind of active subscribers they have, and you've got your Facebook page, it goes off the hook. And you've always got tens and tens of comments from your dedicated subscribers. So to me, that means you're definitely on the right path. And any ideas
and
about 1K events?
And millions of the Charlie's fans.
Any upcoming events? Well, I can tell you this much: we've got a new game show coming out soon. It's interactive. You can win prizes, but there's also a very real chance that you'll die. It's actually a lot of fun. It's got a lot of moving parts, and I mean that in the very physical sense. All I'm going to say is this. Yeah, in DayZ. It's a game show inside DayZ. But all I'll say is this. The game's called Duck Hunter, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get you boys in there to have a bit of a crack at it.
Actually, I'll throw a teaser out as well for any of you. I know there's a lot of ex-military guys who play DayZ because it's probably one of the best games out there. If you ever played Hallway Invaders back in Kapuka, you'll understand what Duck Hunter is.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's interesting. That's bloody interesting. But it's amazing how DayZ brings out that military sense, like where other games couldn't. Like obviously Battlefield and Call of Duty to a point. But it's that tension that DayZ brings and the physical shaking and pure stress that no other game can really copy. It's amazing.
It's because for some reason you put in so much effort to try and get you, if you will, your character that you've made, even though you might have only spent 10 minutes with him, but you found him a backpack and you found him a cool hat and you're like, geez, I love that hat. And you've made him you, and if something comes into a threatening sense, you go, well, I really don't want to die. Whereas if I died in Battlefield, I'd just go, meh, I don't care. I don't know. There's something about this game that just is really unique, and I just think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I dabbled in H1Z1. I must say I wasn't a fan. It felt to me it was the Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty was H1Z1, and the equivalent, I guess, would be Battlefield 4 is a DayZ. I didn't like it. It was too arcade-ish, and the pay to win, I wasn't a fan of it.
No, that's it too. Look, I made a quick video of something else, a different game, a little walkthrough, and said in that video, look, I don't like H1Z1. If I'm going to get bent over by a zombie game, it has to be DayZ.
Yeah. And as well, on that, I know you're an avid Battlefield 4 player. Any chance of you doing some montages or anything of the sort?
It's gonna be a montage.
Some epic music, mate. Some nice cutscenes.
Oh, dude, no, I can't. Because DayZ, I actually get a chance to... Can you imagine running up to someone in Battlefield? Hey, man, you friendly?
You're friendly? Oh, shit.
It'd be great if they'd stop halfway through and go, you know what? Let's try and work this out.
Oh.
But no, I make DayZ videos. I might review the odd thing, but yeah, I just want to keep going where I'm going. Like Boydy and I are in a really good place right now. And
probably the one thing actually.
I love that you say
both...
that, Boydy and I, as if you're a married couple. We're in a good place,
mate. You have no idea the shit I get from my missus. Yeah, I'll actually tell you something. This is awesome. It cracks me up every time she says it. Every time I say, right, darling, I'm going to go online and play with Charlie, she goes, "Oh, off to Candy Mountain, are you?" Now, if you know Charlie the unicorn.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, mate, we have got to... you need to put a link to it, I think, at the end of this video. Charlie the Unicorn, Candy Mountain.
I'll have to look it up.
It's gold.
Yeah, man.
Would have been a few days ago, after the patch, Dean Hall was twitching DayZ, and he stumbled across a hacker and got killed by one. Did you guys catch that? Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I would love to have seen that.
How's that for karma, right? That's amazing.
Yes.
I think it was just after the Survivor games as well, which that I haven't watched too much of it, just the highlights. But no, Charlie, I want you on there, mate.
On the Survivor games, I don't think I've got the juice to get on there, brother. I don't, and that's cool with me. Like I know that I'll never reach that.
Dude, you said you'd never start this shit either. Don't go getting all negative Nelly on me again.
You say that now, but I remember a few months ago when you were back at 250, 300 subs. I remember, mate. And how quick has it come across now?
Yeah.
150 off 1K.
But the funny thing is, I had to put out depressing videos about DayZ to actually get noticed when that's not what I want to do. It's just crazy. Well, you know what? I found that interesting, that people have liked the emotional stuff I've done that's tried to connect with them. And the only reason I find that shocking is because I get hit in the face from behind. I get smashed in the head a lot from behind in this game, DayZ, and then I have some kid screaming at me that I'm a faggot and I'm a nub. And it's like, okay, so that happens a lot. And then people connect to me on different levels about how emotionally attached to this game they are. Why can't I meet all those people? Or why can't Boydy and I run down the road and meet another Boydy and Charlie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
They're
crazy.
Out there. Occasionally you find them, but yeah, there's just sadly too many douches running around. But I've met a few decent people. Teabags, Cupcake, if you're out there and you happen to watch this one. Met them very, very similar circumstances to Charlie. A couple of kill-on-site douches at the Northwest Airfield and had a ball running around. And people I'd never met before. One of the beautiful things about this game, and that's why I haven't played as much lately, because everyone's saying, "Oh, go and play in the private service," and I've always said, "But no, the beauty of this game is not knowing the other people on there. It's great to go and have a battle. You still got to have that one with you guys actually with TLA."
You guys have been installing it for a couple of months now, you know, guys.
Yeah, it's a very good reason for that.
We've been installing it. You're scared, aren't you?
Look, the current state of the game, in my opinion, brilliant. I don't think it's played better, but they've taken a couple of back steps, just with the framing of the buildings and stuff like that, and zombies seem to be able to come back through the walls. But the look and feel of the game, mate, it's really solid, and I really, really, really enjoy it.
Oh, big news! I'm getting, I'm not, but the family, little fella's getting a decent gaming rig, so... that's right.
Son combo.
Yep.
Yeah, my boy plays a lot, mate. He's doesn't play this as much, but he doesn't mind playing it.
Oh, you definitely need to get a YouTube channel then.
He's in the background there. I've still clocked more than 400 hours.
Settle down, son.
That'd be nice, or dynamic father and son playing DayZ.
I think
I'd love to see
Boydy.
Called on me and my son.
It just, you have so many feelings about this game, which you wouldn't bother. Battlefield 4 took a while, you just whatever, play something else. But it's just a strong feelings people have about DayZ, and that's why I get so tense, around the times of the new patches and when things don't work out. People are just emotionally tied to the game. It's hard to pinpoint why, because more often than not you just die from a hacker or a glitch. But we're suckers. We keep coming back to it, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, there's obviously something about this game that's engaging enough to keep everyone coming back, and even wade through the hackers and all that kind of stuff. It's because it's one of a kind, man. Like there is other games like this, but not DayZ, where you get a chance to, create a game inside a game or multiple situations inside a game. It's just cool.
So you didn't tell me about the 1K subs, mate. You keep ignoring me about that. All right, this is going to happen soon, and you need to get shit ready. I want to be invited to a big party.
Well,
what are your thoughts on that? Come on.
Look, I've got some stuff that I really want to do, and well, here's the thing. I'd love to have the largest in-game DayZ rooftop boxing match.
Ooh.
I'd like to break the records. Like,
what's the record at the moment?
I don't know, and that's the thing. I should probably
How do you
search
break a
it.
record you don't know?
Well, that's how amazing I am. That's honestly how good I am, dude.
Well, that's easily done, mate.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I'd like to do that and just hang out. And I'm really addicted to battles at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. Just really enjoy it. Just really enjoy the action of it.
How many videos are you making per week? Probably one a week or a couple a fortnight?
One, I think. One video.
Yeah, it's been about on average one a week, mate. Sometimes you've done a double whammy there, which has always had the fans happy.
Are you going to maintain that, or are you kind of going to relax with it, or are you going to do a few more, or just maintain the one a week, which is a good number,
Yeah, that's it. I mean, a good number. But I couldn't see myself doing any more than that because I don't want to put out bad content. And to be honest, like I play a lot with Boydy and Norrie, and I don't want to do it without them. I just don't. And these boys are busy, and I'm well aware of that. But my best content comes from when I have my best friends by my side. Yep. And that's just how it is. If they're not down and feeling it, then I'm not down and feeling it. I mean, I'll have a run around and die and swear a bit, and that's funny for a few minutes. But nothing better than having your friends by your side.
That's a touchy-feely kind of guy, isn't he?
Oh, he's such a big teddy bear.
Yes.
Sure am. No homo.
Obviously, you can't tell me the results of the USA and Aussie event.
I can't.
Any other ones tied up?
Well, there is a European contingent from Jam Jazz Mod Chat, an Irish team that are good to go. There's also a Dutch team that have contacted me, which is pretty cool. We'd like to start a DayZ World Cup.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do.
That would be awesome.
Yep, but we're going to have obviously multiple teams from each country, just to make it fair.
I mean, look, we are the best in Australia, but we'll let you guys have a run. Just a wild card entry, mate.
Oh. If you guys feel like you could possibly bring it, that's cool with me.
Oh, Charlie, you seem to forget what happened. What happened with my Mosin with no sight? I waited you guys out. You killed each other, and then Norrie.
After I killed the rest of them.
Mate, patience is a key, mate. Patience.
I had no choice. They were running to me. See, that was a good time, actually.
That was an awesome time. You were so lucky, Vanguard.
Yeah.
I shat myself because you were right next to me. I just hid in that bush like a little bitch for probably 2 minutes.
I had no idea where you went because I was like, holy crap. You can run. God, you can run.
Oh, don't worry, mate. I know how to leg it.
You're the Flash, mate. I was like, where the fuck did he go? Oh, well.
I'm at my best when I'm a fresh spawn, mate, punching people out. That's where I'm at. You know?
Yeah, man, when you got nothing to lose, the game's brilliant.
Oh, mate.
Just going feral. I just yesterday walked into the bottom of a 3-story blue building, you know, with the little flat area up the top.
Yeah.
And I walked in down the bottom and I was wandering up the stairs, having a look, and some dude with an Australian accent, obviously trying to put a macho voice on, said, "How you going there, sweetheart?" I looked up and laughed and said, "Are you talking to me, dude?" "Yep." And I said, "All right, I'm a dude." And then he called me sweetheart again. And I kind of went, "Look, you're pointing your gun at me. I think I'll just leave." And then I kind of got down the bottom and went, "Hang on a minute. Why am I walking away when all I really want to do is go up there and axe you in the face?" Sure enough, I ran up those stairs flat out, and his Mosin was not as mighty as my axe, let me tell you.
Mate, you're an animal. It's amazing, you know. You're a very good editor. You come across as friendly guy, but really you're a deadly motherfucker. You're a fucking animal. You know, people must think you're this beat teddy bear in DayZ, but off camera, woo.
No.
I actually think he's got some sort of psychological disorder, because he just kind of snaps every now and then. It's like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, well, I think that's the same as everyone. Like, you can be nice and calm up to a point, but at some stage you've got to go, you know what? Maybe it's just time to rock and roll, you know? And it's good to give people chances and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know, man. Baser instincts take over everyone. And the true person inside them comes out. And if the true person I am is someone that really likes to bang, then maybe that's who it is. But I would never say I was a bandit, because my greatest my greatest pleasure in this game is to destroy KOS players. I love it. I love it so much.
Now, I learned that the hard way as well. I started off in a Call of Duty clan. So like, my first couple of DayZ videos were just pure, like, you know, carnage, you know, 4v4, clan battle, blah, blah, blah. You know, I was getting all these dislikes, and I was like, you know, what's wrong? You know, it's not what you want to see, you know, it's this massive carnage. And it took me a while, speaking to Vigi and speaking to yourself as well. People don't really want to see that. They want to see the interaction and, you know, the good side of it. And I've actually become to enjoy that side of it more than just... you know, massive clan wars and stuff like that.
Mate. The way I became aware of you and when I first reached out was you and Vigilante's videos, those ones from way back when it first came out. That was some of the best stuff I'd seen. It's one of the things that got me so excited about this game. I'd heard about it, and I did some research, and I generally, no offence to the Yanks and the Poms and God knows who else is out there, but I prefer to watch some good Australian stuff. And I saw that video where you guys had that set-piece battle against some other clan, and I was just like, wow, what other game could you
that
do
was
that
epic.
in?
That was I was the first to die.
Was you dying.
Thanks for reminding me, mate. Thank you for reminding me.
Is that the one where they...
you of that at every chance possible.
Is that the one where they had to take the...
Scientist.
Yeah.
Man, that was
brilliant. Was epic. That was really... And like, I miss Vig. I miss Vigi. It's just disappointing. He's going through the same thing I am, just with life in general. Can't really make the time, which is disappointing because he was on such a roll. And like you three together, you know, you guys would have fucking really bonded and, you know.
Well, never say never, fun. You know what I mean? There's always the future and there's always time.
Yeah.
But this game isn't going anywhere, and it's not like we're going to get less. Like it's not like Boydie and I are going to get less creative as time goes by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true. I'm disappointed now myself. Thanks, Boydie. For some reason. The first clan war that we had, that was with another clan, 1FG. Lithium died first, and then it was mine. So every time it's the admin dies first. It's amazing.
Yep.
And that's one thing I've noticed as well. I remember at the start there used to be probably 5 or 6 big Aussie clans, and like we had our TLA server, and at the max it was 5th in the world ranked. We used to get clans just jumping in when we had the old Northeast. It used to be fight on fight. But I'm disappointed that there's less of them. You know, I miss that kind of those battles that we used to have, and they used to get heated. We used to have guys come into our Teamspeak and sit in the lobby and go through our channels and take names and then reference that to the DayZ server list to count up how many guys we've got in that server. Like, it came to a point where I had to hide our channels. It got that heated, and there were Steam groups with like screenshots of our deaths, you know. I killed Vanguard here, blah, 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 with screenshots. It was amazing. But yeah, all that's kind of died down. I guess that initial phase is just kind of...
Yeah, well, it's true, but also that the hackers have...
Yeah.
Like, the hackers have put a big dent in this game
over
the last 6 months.
Most definitely.
You know, like when I first started playing, there was no hackers here. And it was just crazy, like as you said, Northeast mayhem. That was before I even... Yeah, it was crazy. And it was fun. But those days are gone, and I honestly blame the hackers. It is definitely their fault. It's not the game. It's not because it's glitchy. You know, you might run up a set of stairs and break your legs, but who gives a rat's ass?
Cranky, but you can deal with that. That's just a side effect. But when you're watching, you've probably all seen that video of Charlie, that last one, with the hacker who quite literally blew us away with just what that guy could do. It was like...
That was crazy.
It sort of killed my drive to play. I was looking at it going, how the hell are we meant to compete with that? You just can't. And you heard me ask him in there, what's the challenge? Where's the challenge for you, mate? What do you play for? Hacker battles. Oh, what do you do?
No, it's just disappointing. And in a game like DayZ, you know, it's just, there's nothing that you can do. It's not Call of Duty where you can just respawn. You know, people put a lot of effort in, and it does crush you.
Yeah,
and I think that's sort of what you were saying before about why people get so involved in it, because you do put a bit more effort into it.
Yeah, man, you like black cargo pants, you're not happy until you find them. You know what I mean? You like black shirts, you're not happy until you find it. Like, this game's crazy like that. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't have a cowboy hat on my head, I am not Charli3 DayZ. I'm just some dude running around with no cowboy hat.
Mate, I hate cowboy hats.
Well, I love
our guys don't wear them. If we see a guy with a cowboy hat, woo!
Can I tell you something? I'm actually in your server right now, and I'm playing DayZ while I'm talking to you.
You cheeky bugger.
And one of your guys just bandaged me up, and all I did was wave side to side.
Oh.
That was really cool of him. It was Devastia.
Oh, Devastia. Oh,
Devastia.
What a sweetie, Dev.
Yeah,
Such
man.
a sucker. Did he check your name?
Yeah.
Oh. I would have told him to shoot you.
But... yeah.
At least I made a nice little story.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No, because the boys are at you've been to the new Alcatraz, that island?
I swam over there after the little thing we did on Sunday, and I went and had a look. I went straight up the tower because there was a lot of people on the server, so I went straight up the tower with a Mosin and broke my legs and died up the stairs.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
That's as far as I got. That's as far as I got. But look, it looks cool. I guess it's going to be a loot logger spot. I also guess it's going to be a good spot for the KOS snipers.
It is, because you can get a shot on from the coast. I think it's about 900-ish to 1,000 from the coast. The guys were there last night, and they met, you know Bootsmith?
Yeah.
He was there with a couple of his buddies. And he sent me a tweet last night. Oh, were you guys at the island? And we're like, yeah. And so his mate's got a little bit of footage from last night, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it is epic. But I ran from Berezino as they were fighting. There was ourselves, another clan, and Bootsmith's boys. Ran all that way, jumped on the lighthouse, and died. Broke my legs.
God.
You know, but
well,
you got to take it with a grain of salt. You know, you can't take it too seriously.
As we always say,
appreciate it.
That's DayZ.
Yeah.
If anything bad happens to you, it's just that's DayZ.
Well, that's really it, guys. Thank you for the time. Is there anything I've missed that you want to chat or
Man, look.
Share your undying love to each other. It's Valentine's Day as well this weekend, isn't it?
On Saturday, yeah.
Oh, you guys got any plans? Any Valentine's Day,
running
DayZ?
around the server finding pink teddy bears for Charlie.
Oh, such a romantic.
And I'm going to take a nice photocopy of my balls and send it to him via carrier pigeon. It's going to be a very romantic Saturday.
Oh, that's awesome, guys. Yeah, cheers, Charlie. Thanks, Boydy, for your time, guys.
Thanks for having us, man. I appreciate it.
No, I love you, boys.